Hey, hello, bonjour. My name is S.h.e.r.i.s.s and welcome to my channel. And in today's video, we update my youngest child's room. So basically, this is how my son's room looked 2 years, maybe 2.5 years ago. We did renovate his closet and he outgrew his toddler bed, so we have to update the entire room. And here is the updated room. There are still some things that we need to do in his room, but doesn't it look great? So for the last 10 years, my husband has been doing woodworking, and I don't do any of the woodworking. I know nothing about it. I've tried to understand it, but it's really complicated to me. So the most I'll do with woodworking is maybe hold something for him, but that's it. Or I'll show him a picture of something that I want, and then he'll explain how he's going to do it, what he's going to do, things that he has to use. He'll take measurements. He'll talk about angles and degrees, and I'm just, I get lost. I'm just like, okay, I'll see it when it's done. But this is not the first time that he has made a loft bed. My oldest has a loft bed, my middle child has a loft bed, and now my youngest has a loft bed. And the reason we chose loft beds is to add more space in their small rooms. My husband did build our son a crib that converted into a toddler bed, which is what you see there. He had that toddler bed until he was about 5, and then he outgrew it, obviously. So we just bought him a mattress, and he's been sleeping on the mattress on the floor for the last 9 months or so. Oops, accidentally hit the front cam. It was funny. I do have a video of his closet renovation, so if you want to see that, go check it out. It's on my channel somewhere. My husband just spackling up the wall right now. I don't know about you, but to me, I always thought spackling was like spanking. So my husband just spanking up the wall right now. If you have seen the deck staining video, you would know that I do not ever want to touch a sander again. But here's me touching a sander again. But I'm obviously going to have to touch a sander again because I want to paint my kitchen. And there's a lot of spanking that needs to happen to the walls, So it's unavoidable. If I want these things, it's unavoidable because my husband, he'll paint everything, and I'll do like the taping and the sanding or whatever, but he does the spackling and everything else. He basically does all am I doing the hard work? I just realized that I am doing all the hard work. Like, it only took him less than half an hour to finish painting this entire room. And I taped, he spackled, I sanded, I mopped the wall, and I painted all the outline, like the border of every border or whatever. I don't know what you would call that, and it took me about 3 hours. So I'm technically the hard worker here. I deserve a Subway sandwich, and I deserve to be driven there. So that's what we're gonna do today. Today is actually, it's a Sunday, and I'm editing this video. I forgot what else I was gonna say, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Subway sandwich. Oh, it's March 3rd, by the way. I literally struggled for a whole 10 minutes trying to open this paint can. Well, it was more like 12 minutes and some seconds because I recorded the whole thing, but I'm not going to post the whole thing, so I edited it to make it look like I didn't struggle that long. But anyway, you can literally see where I'm doing it wrong too. Like, God damn it, girl. You're so stupid. Stupid! I'm doing it right. Oh. And in that moment, I realized. Less than 30 seconds, the paint can was open. Oops. Am I doing it right?
No.
And this was the only questionable moment that I had while painting his room. Did I pick the right color? There's no turning back now. After I was done painting around the window, I went ahead and painted around the light switches and the plugins. I feel like those are the most easiest to do than painting around the baseboards or close to the ceiling. You can put tape on your ceiling in order for the paint not to touch it, but I was just too lazy to do that, and honestly, it's fine. Whatever. Touch the ceiling, whatever. I got paint on my favorite pants, but whatever, move on. I just really wanted to get this over with. So the reason we went with green is because we wanted to do a jungle theme room because our son's real wild, you know? So it makes sense. Okay, the outline is all done. I hardly touched the ceiling. So if you see any marks on the ceiling, I didn't do it. My husband has 2 jobs. I would say 2.5 jobs, but he just came home from his second job, and right after he's done this painting, he actually leaves to go to his first job. Does that make sense? Yeah. But he's a really busy guy, so, you know, it's actually quite nice to spend time with him, even if it's doing something like this. This is the first coat, and then he put on another coat after it was dry, and this is the next day with 2 coats. Like I said, I did not touch the ceiling. That was not me. That was him. My youngest son is nonverbal autistic, and this is how he communicates with myself and my husband, as well as his TA, his teachers, or anybody that he's close with. We painted his room in December, so this was obviously recorded in December. We didn't install the bed right away, but we did manage to get the bed in before Christmas. There was just a few things that my husband had to do before he could install the bed. And it took about a week or so, but we got the bed in, and it took 3 of us to do this. And these are the curtains that my mom made. And we just reused that ladder from my middle child's old room just for now because the other ladder was still being built and we wanted him into his room before Christmas. This loft bed was a little bit different from my first child and my middle child's loft bed because it's floating. My first and my middle child's loft bed is not floating. So my husband had to build like a rafter or some, I don't know if it's even the right word for it, but something to hold up the bed from the ceiling. And my other kids' beds also do not have a box. These curtains say can't catch cuckoo. And cuckoo is actually grandma in our language, so that's why she got them. I just thought they're really cute. And this is his ladder.
You see?
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. There's a couple other things with that.
Wow. First coat. Nice.
Yeah.
done.
Get out of my room! Get out of my room!
Who did that? Oh my god. Is that bad for him?
It's fiber.
So this is my son's room. One of the things that we gotta do is we gotta add more shelves. We're gonna add a shelf up there. We're gonna add a couple shelves in here. We're gonna get a new dresser for him. And I think we're gonna get curtains for right here. So that goes there. So he has like a little enclosed space there. And then we're gonna get my daughter to paint a tree right here. And maybe like branches or something, and then put like a shelf here. And then we need some hooks on the door so that he can hang up sweaters and things like that. That's it. And if you watched all the way through, thank you so much. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.